All right, man. Welcome back. In case you missed it, Conor Benn. But I'm going to let Mr. Eddie Hearn start this off real quick.
Obviously, we wanted to come here today and formally announce that Chris Eubank Jr. against Conor Benn has been officially postponed. We took our time with Wasserman Boxing and we made a decision that we felt was in the best interests of the parties involved. And whilst we were desperate for this fight to take place, for the fans, for the undercard fighters, we also made a decision that we felt we had to at this time.
I'm on weight, I've trained, I've promoted the fight, and most importantly, I've stayed clean, not just for this fight, but for my entire career.
All right, so there you have it. Eddie Hearns and his eloquence once again. The way he put it to us, this is just a minor postponement. Let me tell you something. Fights are postponed due to normal things, such as maybe an injury to the boxer, all right? Or he becomes ill. Those things can be postponed. This is not a postponement in any way, shape, or form. What this is Mr. Conor Benn fucked up, all right? And I'm sure Mr. Hearn and the powers to be had to go into damage control, but some damages cannot be repaired. How long has this been going on? How long has Mr. Benn been juicing? That's a good question. But anyway, let's move on, man. Here's the thing. Here's what I think here. Conor Benn was scared, all right? He had doubts. He had reservations about fighting Mr. Eubank Jr. So what's going to take care of these fears and doubts and reservations is a product, something to make him superior, according to him anyway, something to give him the edge. And we all know performance-enhancing drugs do just that. But performance-enhancing drugs aren't going to make you a better boxer. It's not going to make your jab better, your footwork better. But your performance overall will be enhanced, making you a better athlete. So, as you can see, Mr. Benn talks a lot of big, I'm vicious and savage and all that shit. Had me believing it too. But in the end, no. He's scared. So he had to run and cheat to even the score up instead of depending on just his skills. So here we are. Fights canceled. A lot of bad news going around. What happens to Ben now? Honestly, a good old stiff suspension would be the thing I recommend, because we know this will hurt him in the wallet, will hurt him in boxing, will hurt him in life, and probably other places I don't know right now, all right? Imagine for a second if Mr. Eubank Jr. tested positive. Oh boy, the world probably would have been over. I don't think cheaters should be rewarded. And it appears to me that in the beginning of this whole debacle, Mr. Hearn and the powers to be were looking for any which way to make this fight continue with the facts right in their face. And the negative of that would have been them saying, hey, it's okay to cheat. Don't worry about these VADA tests and all that. Your fight still goes on. That's not a good message to send. Anyway, I don't know, man. I was really liking Mr. Conor Benn and what he was offering in the ring, his style, his viciousness. But now that I know it's, chemically induced, he's enhanced, I don't know, man. I don't think he can even look in the mirror at this point in time if he hasn't already covered the mirrors up in his home. He's got to know this whole thing was his fault. And I do recommend one thing, though, a little bit of face saving, but Conor Benn needs to get on a mic in front of a camera and honestly come clean. He needs to come clean and confess to me, the people, the fans that were backing him, rooting for him. You know what I'm saying? That would be a great start. It's not going to fix nothing. But personally for him, coming clean and confessing would be a great start. Maybe not for his benefit, but maybe his fans will understand And, acknowledge that we are human. We make mistakes. Some of them are grave. Some of them are not that extreme, but we do make mistakes. And, if we make a mistake now and then and we happen to learn from that mistake and go on with life, maybe there's a little bit of positivity in it. But, this guy is going to be always known as a cheat from now on. Okay? And cheating in this nature is worse than biting in boxing, which we know is kind of bad. So Mr. Conor Benn now can be up with the ranks of other known cheaters. Canelo Alvarez, for example. They still box and go on. I guess they're forgiven in kind of a way, but I mean, that dirty mark will stay you for the rest of your life. So that's all I got for you. But it's a horrible thing, man. I was really looking forward to the fight this weekend. I was really looking forward to doing a video on the fight this weekend. So I guess this will have to do. Anyway, as usual, I'm out.